Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Welcome to the February 14, 2020 edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. In the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verse 35, Jesus tells his disciples, "And everyone will know that you are my disciples by your love for one another." So, how are you looking today? Do you look like a great lover? Well, I hope so, because that is how the world will know that we truly are people of God, because God is love. And so if we are claiming to be his ambassadors, his representatives, his spokespeople, then we need to speak love. We need to look like little pieces of love walking around. Now, on this day of dedication to love and to the saint, the real Christian bishop who championed love, Saint Valentine, it's appropriate that we talk about how is it that we really can be these pieces of love walking around, that people will recognize us as ambassadors for the Lord because of our love. In the Greek language, which is, as we've said so many times, so much more expressive than English, there are various types of love. There's the type of love that is, you love something because it belongs to you. You know, it's absolutely fascinating. Behavioral psychology has shown us that if you, let's say you were looking at just a garage sale and there's a bunch of old coffee mugs there, and you know that none of them are very valuable. In fact, you don't even really like one. But if somebody were to give you one of those, as soon as it is yours, psychologically, the value of it goes way up in your mind, and the the worth that you feel about it and the affection. Have you ever wondered why it is that at garage sales, people are so hesitant to sell stuff that they know they don't even want anymore, and they want an exorbitant amount of money? It's not that they don't recognize intellectually that that coffee mug, stained and old, is not valuable. It's that in their psyche, in their spirit, because that belonged to them, they have an affection for it. That's one of the kind of loves. Another is erotic love. This is where you are just so obsessed and taken with the other person that it's all about them and how they relate to you, how they make you feel. Then we have philios, friendship love. And if you think about it, it's kind of interesting. It was once explained to me like this. Erotic love is two people sitting across from each other, staring at one another. But philios is those two people sitting side by side, looking at something else, something that they both value and enjoy. And that's what friendship really is, if you think about it. Why are you friends with the people you're friends with? It's not always that you're so enamored of them, they're so beautiful, they're so smart, they're so talented. It's probably because you all enjoy doing and thinking and talking about the same things. That's why it's often good if the person you can be romantically connected with is also a friend. Because if that gazing into one another's eyes ever gets old, and it will, you still have the philios connection of looking together at something you love together to hold you together. But all of these loves are conditional. All of these loves are transmutable. They can change. And this kind of love that Jesus is talking about is not that. It is the kind of love that God loves us with, agape. It's the unconditional. It's the never changing. It's the sacrificial type love. I don't know about you, but I want to love well. I want to be a great lover in the classic sense of that. I want that people that I love and that love me to get the very best kind of loving from me that they possibly could get, the best possible quality. And so often I know I fall short. I've said on my Facebook post before that my husband far exceeds me in unconditional love. I'm very good at conditional. You suit me and boy, I'm all there for you. But you buck me a little bit. You don't suit me and I don't know. It's hard. But I want to be better. We can't do that, you all. We can't be the great lovers we want to be for people. And on behalf of God, we can't be that great reflection of love without supernatural love being instilled in us. Natural love, by its very nature, is limited. It is conditional. It does change with time. It is affected by our emotions and our situations. But agape love, God's love, can be better than our human condition. And my friends, when you have that, when you have given yourself over to God and God loves you that way, it is breathtaking to behold. It really is. And I know that you've had people in your life that at least at some times have radiated that kind of love towards you, that agape love. And I'll tell you, it just endears them to you, doesn't it? It's almost mind-blowing. You can't believe that you're being loved despite your faults, despite the difficulties that maybe you brought upon them and upon that relationship. And it is God's grace shining through them. So on this Valentine's Day, it is my sincere prayer that you are not only a great lover yourself, but that you are greatly loved by the people around you. And certainly you know you are always greatly loved by the greatest of all lovers, God Himself. Happy Valentine's Day. Join me on the next edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. Have a great and love-filled day.